we're exploring Polk County through the Polk County History Center's Citrus Label Tour. The Citrus Label Tour is a driving experience that highlights the historic marketing of citrus through artistic labels. The labels display various flora and fauna, historical sites, military, and animals, and are now an important part of Florida's heritage. Let's take a look.
I'm Murtis Young, Historic Preservation Manager for Polk County, and today I am so happy to tell you some things about the Citrus Crate Label Tour. The tour was developed to enhance Polk County's history and heritage trail. We recognized about 2 years ago that the industry was really experiencing a lot of changes. It's a strong industry, it's going to survive. It's going to be there, but it might look a little different. And one of the things we recognized was the closing of the packing houses that were responsible for packing them beautiful, fresh fruit and shipping it to other markets. So we thought the best way to tell that story is through the citrus crate labels that were applied to the boxes before they were shipped out. They had two purposes, really. One purpose was to give the buyer an opportunity to know the grade of the fruit. So each of the labels has some coloring in the backgrounds to tell you if it's A, B, or C grade, if it's a mixed grade, or different kinds of things about the fruit, the properties of the fruits. Certainly always in sign was fresh, wonderful fruit, but the exterior may have had a little bit of discoloring or something that might indicate that it would be a lower grade. So those labels gave the buyers those kinds of signals. What it also did is it intrigued the buyers. When they walked in those cold, frozen warehouses in the north, these beautiful labels inspired them to pick one that might have a beautiful scene of Florida and think, oh, if only we lived in Florida. So they actually help people think about moving to Florida, buying land and moving here. Told the story of the fruit, had beautiful ladies sometimes on them, and just they were really there to help market the fruit. So as the packing houses started closing, we wanted to capture that story. So the tour actually is all through Polk County. The labels are installed in each of the cities where these packing houses had a strong presence, and you'll have to, it's an interesting thing to think about, the presence not only of an industry, but the people and the families whose lives supported the agricultural aspect of the county at this time, working in those packing houses, helping to harvest and pack and ship that fruit. Great story about Polk County history. So some of my favorite labels that I wouldn't want you to miss on the tour certainly starts right here at the Polk County History Center with Miss Polka Dot. We selected Polka Dot because, of course, we are the Polk County History Center and she represents Polk County. We think also it is such an interesting story about the message of citrus when you see young, vital, healthy people enjoying fresh fruit, enjoying not only the delicious taste of the fruit, but the benefits of the vitamin C. I also, having grown up in Lake Wales, love all of the royalty labels that are on display in Lake Wales at the museum, and then also some additional labels over at the library. Those speak of royalty and I think the nobility and the strength and the power of this industry and the value of having this fruit. I love those. And then of course the whimsical, wonderful tigress labels that were produced and are on display at the stadium for the Detroit Tigers. So those are special. They're all special. They're all colorful, whimsical, and just speak stories, just volumes of the flora and fauna of Polk County, the industry itself, and just reminds us of that wonderful, wonderful time in history when those packing houses were thriving and that fruit was shipping from Polk County into those northern markets with this wonderful, wonderful product.
To download a map of the Polk County Citrus Label Tour, visit the website below. You can also check out our podcast by visiting citruslabeltour.podbean.com, and make sure to stay tuned to the Polk County Government YouTube page for video clips and historical background on each label.